YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back, my Marathon Freedom investors. Week 5 in the books. I believe this is the last week of the trading of January. So let's get straight into it. I don't want to make this video long. I just want to go ahead and just get it done. Total market value of my account is 815. That's what I have invested in. My cash balance right now that's in the sideline is $77.06. My risk level right now for my account is safe. And let's go ahead and get straight into my stocks. All right. So I have 4 stocks. For anybody that's already, for people who watch me, already understand why I chose these stocks. If you don't understand why I chose these stocks, please go to the first video. All right. So SMH, which is my semiconductor ETF, $80.79 is what I have invested in it. My market value of what it's worth is $85.16 as of right now. The market is still open, so it can fluctuate and things can change. I'm up $4.39, so it's pretty much the stock that's holding up my portfolio right now. VXUS, which is an international stock ETF, what I have invested in it is $80.80. And right now, my market value of what it's worth is $83.10. I'm up $2.30 on it. So, yeah. VOO, which is my S&P 500 ETF, broad market. What I have invested in right now is $403.97. And my market value of what it's worth is 405 and 5 cents. It's up $1.09 as of right now. Once again, the market can change because I'm doing this video while the market is open. SPMO, one of my aggressive momentum ETFs. As of right now, what I have invested in it is $242.40. What it's worth right now in my account is $241.72. I'm underwater about 67 cents. And pretty much these are the shares that I've owned. I'm about two shares, 2.0233 fraction share of SPMO. All right. What else can we talk about? Let's think. As you see, the market is doing a pullback. I think the reason why it's doing a pullback is because it's Friday and it's the end of the month. I think a lot of people are pulling their money out based off of they just want to enjoy their money over the weekend. They're probably swing traders and traders pulling their money out, ready to get back in on Monday. And this is a good time for guys like me and you who are marathon freedom investors for long term to be able to get into these stocks. I want to show you guys a thing. All right, which is my account. All right, so my net account value is $892. Obviously, it's the $77 sitting on the side and the $815 that's already in the account. But the one thing I wanted to show was the calendar of how many green days that we had versus how many red days. Man, the market has been great to us in January for all of us. It's been a good month, but we still have 11 more months to go. So let's see where the market takes us. All right, in comparison to my account with the S&P 500, we're kind of like neck and neck. It's kind of neck and neck, which is pretty good. My P&L is 0.83 and the SPX is 0.84%. So it's slightly a little higher, which is pretty cool to know that I'm not under the S&P 500 and I'm actually right at the S&P 500. So that's pretty cool to see. Other than that, what I want to talk about is, we are in tax season, and The one thing I want to talk about is there's going to be a change in my account. Uh, it's going to be a change, but nothing really changes. All right. So if you watch the first video, I talk about how much money I will be putting into the market. My goal is $10,000. And the way I compute it for me and make it easy for me is, let's go ahead and pull this calculator up, is it's easy for me to put in $77 a week every time I get paid for 52 weeks, right? Which is $4,004, right? And then once a month, I will put aside $500, and I will put that $500 in any time within the month. So it could be week one, it could be week two, it could be week four, and if there's 5 weeks in the month, it could be week five. But I'll put that $500 with the $77 for that week. It the $500 can go in Monday, the $77 can go in Friday, or they both can go in at the same time on a red day if I could catch it, right? But the goal is to put the $500 in 12 times a year, which is going to give me 6,000. No, I'm sorry, that's super wrong. 500 times 12 is 6,000 plus the 4,004, which will give me my $10,000 a year. And that's how I'm going to put in my $10,000 a year. But let's just say I get $3,500 on my taxes. Well, that will go in the market. So you will see an additional $3,500 jump into my account. The reason why I'm pretty much giving y'all a heads up is because I don't want you thinking I'm margin or have a funded account, right? And you might see a big slight jump up in my account, and it's not because, oh yeah, look, SPMO went up or VXUS went up or VOO went up. No, I just got my tax money and I just put it in there. And I don't want you guys to be like, oh wait, I must have skipped a week, or why did he jump? Did he not give us weekly updates? Uh, I'm giving you the heads up. The 10,000 will go in there, but more can, because if I don't need the tax money, because I don't live on my tax money, it's just extra money that's coming in that would just sit in my checkers account. I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully can get like a 5%, 8% gain in my with that money sitting in my account. So other than that, thank you for coming back for week 5. Hopefully I'm getting more comfortable on YouTube, and I can and like I said, more weekly and monthly videos that come out in the future. I'll be able to find my niche in this where I can make great videos. Hopefully I can make this a 2 times a week thing where I can make it fun. We can talk about the market. You guys can share with me a bunch of your ideas. I'm kind of excited for the future, uh, both ways with my investment account and also with you guys, and creating a community for people that we can all keep each other accountable. So let's go into the week of January. Peace.